Hey guys, good morning. Sickness update. Julia is sick in bed. I sound like this and feel about like this. But Indy's doing great. Her fever's gone. She wanted to go outside and play, so we're outside playing. It's awesome. It's kind of fun sounding like this, but it kind of sucks. You want to play? Let's do it. So Indy brought me over to the car and wanted to leave so bad. And I have no idea where she wants to go. So we're gonna go drive around, try out a few spots, and see if that's where she's talking about. You wanna stay here? Are you tired? Hey, where are we? Are we getting a smoothie for Mama? Yeah. Yeah, let's go get a smoothie for Mama. Whoa, it's raining. Whoa, good job! Oh! Mama, we got you a surprise. Look. We got you a surprise. She loves her mama. Alrighty. So, Jamba Juice delivered. Husband points 1. Daughter points 1. Me and Indy are tied right now. Alrighty. This is a how to cook some delicious taters in an Instapot. Just baked potatoes. So of course you need to wash the potatoes, so just scrub them real good. I'm honestly not great at scrubbing them super good, but I just do enough that I think got any crap off the outside of them, I guess. Alrighty, so now I have washed potatoes, and this little dinger comes with your Instapot, so just throw this in there. I just dump water until it's below the metal thing. And I just throw these in like this. Throw on the lid. You make sure this little dinger here is facing the back. So push it up. I don't make fancy noises. And then I just press steam. Have it on, I think it's usually on 10, but I just put it on 15. And then just let it sit there. Cool, and then I just leave it in there for a while. Like literally, we've gotten them after like 20 or 25 minutes. We've gotten them after like 40 minutes or 45 minutes. And they taste about the same both times. So I realize the 40 or 45 minutes is probably overcooked. But they're not like crazy mushy or anything. Like they still cut open just fine. Like, I don't know. I guess I just don't understand overcooked potatoes. Now it says 7, so I assume that there's 7 of those 15 minutes left. Alrighty, so it just got to zeros, and it started beeping a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what that means. I probably should read the instructions, but it's still super hot, super pressurized. So I'm gonna leave it in there. It's been in there for like 15 minutes, because that was a 15-minute timer. So I'll probably leave it in there for 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'll check them and poke them and see if they're good or not. All right, guys, I decided that I'm gonna do chili on top. So this is the stuff I use, Nally. This is just the cheap vegetarian stuff, but it's actually not that bad. It doesn't have any oil in it. It's probably not. There's a few things I can't pronounce, so I try and avoid those things. And it for sure is a processed item. So it's cheap. And sometimes cheap is the best option. So if it's like this, or like something else that's really cheap but terrible for you, I'm gonna choose this. And it's not as processed as a lot of things. I realize that's the justification, but I'm gonna use this right now because it sounds good. Alrighty guys, here's where we're at. This means that it's not been pressurized for 10 minutes, so it's slowly becoming less and less pressurized. I know that because it's a little bit less hot. It's still hot though. A little bit less hot, and then there's just not as much pressure as there was before. Here, wait, check this out though. This is one of the scariest things you can do. There's that little button. Don't do it too soon because then you'll burn yourself, but for some reason it's just so scary to press it. Anyway, in just a second, once my chili is warmed up, I'm going to take the potatoes out and eat them, and it's gonna be delicious. As of right now, it's been about 25 minutes. All right guys, I'm sideways. It's a really awkward shot. Now, you just push this forward and let out a bunch of pressure until this little pin will drop, or like, so after a second that little pin drops, let the pressure out, and then you can just open it up. Then you grab yourself a fork. Alright, I hate sitting here and blowing on it. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna eat this right now. I'm gonna go do something else. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna eat it when it's a normal temperature. Woo! Alright guys, that is another pro tip. If your food's hot, why sit around and wait for it and like blow on it like an idiot? Just leave for a second, go get crap done, and come back and eat your food like a normal adult human being. P.S. This is delicious. Here's the thing guys, this is what I've been pondering a lot. First, I watched a video last night where there's these protesters for veganism, but they're like really peaceful. They were wearing weird masks, so that was a little bit creepy. And I'll share the video in the description, P.S. But they were just having like good conversations with people. Especially, I mean, they really only showed one good conversation, so maybe they didn't have that much. But they're like, okay, why aren't you vegan? Like, well, let's ask this question. 1, do you eat meat? And they're like, yes. 2, do you eat dairy? And they're like, yes. 3, would you be making less of an impact if you did not eat meat or dairy? And they're like, yes, of course. Would you be helping the earth by eating less meat and dairy? And they're like, of course. Would you be healthier if you ate less meat or dairy? And they're like, of course. And I was like, then why aren't you vegan? Like, all these things add up. It's like, and then the guy kept saying things like, well, we've been eating meat for thousands of years. And it's like, yeah, but we've also been like doing terrible things, robbing and murdering, and like the world hasn't been awesome. We've been doing a lot of crap for thousands of years as well. And it's not like, I mean, obviously if I'm trapped on an island and I'm gonna die and there's no fruits or vegetables, it's like if I'm gonna eat an animal or not, then yeah, of course I'm gonna eat an animal. It makes sense. It just, human life rises above animal life. I still believe that. But I also believe that we don't have, like there's no reason that we should be killing animals. In this day and age, like this is freaking delicious. So 10 years ago when I had zero intention of being vegetarian or vegan or anything, I would have still loved this meal. And I ate this meal and I loved this meal. And I feel that way about 90% of our meals. It's like any average person would like this. Last night we made tacos, no animal products at all. People were pumped on the tacos, really liked them. Like I would be surprised if anybody believed that if tacos with meat or cheese and sour cream is that much better than the tacos we served last night. You just add a little more guac, which substitutes for the creaminess of the sour cream, so you don't really mess that. Cheese is honestly such a weird thing. Like I realize it adds a little bit of flavor, but without cheese, texture maybe, more texture than anything. But without cheese, it's still so good. Pizza is still so good. Tacos, you don't even notice you don't have cheese. Especially at Taco Bell where they do that crappy, like super like over-processed cheese. That's not something you're gonna miss, I promise. But, I don't know, overall, it's like, at this point, I really liked that peaceful protest video. Like, I want to go talk to people about it without shoving it down their throat. Like, I think that these videos are an awesome way to do that. And I hope we can spread the word as much as possible. But then I still kind of feel guilty when I share them on my Facebook, because I'm like, there's a bunch of people that don't give a crap. But I'm like, they need to, I really want them to see it. You know, you see my balance there? How I'm having a hard time? So, I'm like, do I go out and protest? Like, I know that Julia for sure will not. That's not her jam. But me, I love talking to new people and I love getting out there. So I wonder what the best way to do that is. If you have any suggestions on ways to talk to new people that aren't necessarily considering going vegan, or maybe are and want to talk more, link it below, because I love talking, especially in person. I love chatting with people and figuring things out. Online it can kind of be like, a little bit, you know? So I don't really want to do that as much, but I want to chat with more people. Also, if you're one of my friends and you're watching this and you have questions or you want to chat more about it, or maybe you think, oh, I could never do this, like, talk to me about it. Honestly, I'm the prime example. I wish I was doing vlogs before this so you could see, like, I ate crap all the time, drank soda all the time, ate what was most convenient for every single meal. And now I've been vegan for, what, 2 months? That's pretty rad, other than those M&Ms. I still feel guilty. So now I think back on eating those and I'm gonna put a caption over it. Anyway, I've been vegan for a couple months now. Like, me, somebody who sucked at life, health-wise. And I like watching vegan YouTube videos. Like, what? This is weird. Anyway, life's getting weird, but it's awesome. So, go vegan and eat delicious potatoes. Alright guys, I got a little bit closer than yesterday, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave this here for a couple minutes, and I'll probably be back in half an hour or an hour and finish it off. It'll be delicious. I'm really excited to finish it. Alright guys, well, remember a couple weeks ago when I crashed the drone? Well, after doing some testing, I figured out that, well, I'm guessing that it was this motor. Bought a new motor, ended up buying the wrong one. So then instead of risking it, I ended up just buying 4 new motors. And I'm going to replace them, and I got a little soldering gun and stuff. So we should be all set if everything goes well. Well, I'm still getting some weird error. I'm gonna go run some errands. We'll talk to you at dinner. Alrighties, ladies and gents. We got this contraption. It looks like some kind of medieval torture device. You just put somebody's hand in there. But what we're gonna use it for today is to make some little curly fries. And then you're left with a mushroom potato, which is the best kind of potato. Little stringy dingies. Alrighty guys, so we cut some potatoes up in that little thing. I literally had them in the oven for like forever though, like 40 minutes or something, because I wanted them to be like nice and crispy, you know? We're gonna get an air fryer soon, and I'm really excited for that for these type of meals. And then I also got veganese, where we get a bit of ketchup, a tiny bit of barbecue sauce, and a little mustard. Mixed it up and got some nice fry sauce. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner, and I'm for sure gonna make a salad as well. But it'll just be some greens with that normal dressing that I make all the time. So also, this is a Palemo or Palamo, or I'm not really sure how to say it, but it's like a sweeter grapefruit. So anyway, I chop it in half, and then I put some coconut sugar on it, and it is so delicious. Serious though. I had another one and it was rotten, and I was so bummed, and Jules was like, hey, you have another one in the fridge. It's like, woohoo! Anyway, I just eat it with a fork. It's just like a delicious snack. Hey, so we make these vlogs every day at 8 a.m. Nope, we don't make them at 8 a.m. But we post them every day at 8 a.m. of us during our day, what we eat, what we're doing. And we'd love to focus more on the things you guys have questions about. So leave some questions down in the comments of, you know, why we do what we do, or the things, you know, what's our favorite things to eat, or what, you know, whatever. I just ask us some questions so we have some ideas of what you guys want to see. And anyway, life's wonderful. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those awesome things, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.